Good morning, namaskar to all my valuable and respected viewers. Today we are going to discuss something which is very commonly found. You must have seen there are certain organizations and the people working there, they are constantly progressing. Just see the Tatas, see the Batas, see the Adani Group, see Ambani Group. There are certain organizations and the people working there, they are constantly growing and they are happy. You must be wondering, there are some organizations which are toxic. Toxic means poisonous. And the people and the organizations where you are working, whether it is a toxic or not, there are certain things which might facilitate you to find out whether the organization where you are working is a toxic or not. There are signs and indications which can help you to arrive at a conclusion. And these questions you can ask to yourself when you are joining that organization, whether you are going to join an organization which is a toxic or not. Number first sign is, in such organizations, the good people leave the organization. They never stay back in the organization, and there is a message in the company and in the adjoining companies also that they have got a reputation that good people never stay back. They just join, and after working there for some time, they just quit the organization and leave. And in those organizations, only mediocre people, those who are below average or average performers, they only stick because they are not getting an opportunity which is of higher level. So that is another sign that can make you understand that only where the organizations, only the mediocre people stay back, they are toxic organizations. In that, third is, conflict never gets fully resolved. Everyone waits to boil over. हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो कि प्रॉफिट मेकिंग है और लॉस मेकिंग है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द mentality and the vision of the managers and the owners of that company, there are going to be some sort of a conflicts. And they, depending upon their capability, intellect, attitude, and other factors, in such organizations, conflicts never get resolved. They go on getting lingering on. There is no positive intention by the management to solve the conflict, and there is no organization where the conflicts do not arise. A good company will never allow that conflict to stay for a longer period of time. They will try to solve it, but in an organization where these conflicts do not get resolved, that means that organization is a toxic organization. Then decisions in these companies are made. सुबह आप गए तो बोला कि साहब management has taken a call that there will be a wage hike for all the employees across the board. A decision has been taken and communicated to the entire staff. And in the evening, you hear another news that decision has been, which was done, has been unmade. It has been changed again to come back. So you are always in a state of confusion where no permanent decision and immediate decision is taken. Decisions are floating. So that itself gives a sign, an indication that the organization is toxic. Feedback is non-existent. No organization can prosper which doesn't have a system and a mechanism to collect feedback. Feedback gives you a correct picture of the ongoing performance of that company and what the people feel about that company and their products. So if there is a system where that non-existing, so you are never wrong, both are lethal. ना तो आप कभी ये पता लगता है कि हम गलत हैं कि हम सही हैं, हम हमेशा इसी कन्फ्यूजन में चलते रहते हैं, आपस में ही लड़ते रहते हैं. So that means we have to take a strong feedback system and implementation of those feedback system. Asking for help is met with silence. You go for help, you have got some family problem, some domestic problem, or some problem in the working area, or some technical problem, the machines are outdated, you require some moderation, some innovation, something. Whenever you go with the requirement, the answer is not a positive. Practically, there is no answer. They just try to observe silence. Silence means no action. Ask then, there are two things. One is a fountain and second is a drain. Fountain normally gives you the energy. Force से आती है fountain के अंदर से. Whereas the drain absorb the energy. So please, communication keeps teams buoyant. जो भी आपका कम्युनिकेशन सिस्टम है वो बहुत ही स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए. नो कन्फ्यूजिंग. देयर शुड बी कम्युनिकेशन शुड बी ए कंटिन्यूस प्रोसेस एंड ए वेरी क्लियर. So that makes the people active, right? Then the next is the enemy. You have not to search for an enemy outside. Enemy is within yourself. Your own conscious, you are not happy with the organization, you are not cooperating with the organization, or your colleagues, or they are also not loyal to the company. And how can a company prosper where your enemy is inside the company? Then success is always accidental. ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जहाँ पर चांस से सक्सेस होती है, नॉट यू आर श्योर बिफोर स्टार्टिंग दैट सक्सेस वी आर गोइंग टू मीट ए सक्सेस, बिकॉज देर इज ए टेक्निकल वैक्यूम, देर इज़ नॉट दैट सिंसेरिटी लेवल. तो सक्सेस जो कभी आपको दिखाई देती है, इट इज़ ए एक्सीडेंटल, इट इज़ नॉट ए रेगुलर प्रोसेस. प्रोग्रेस गेट्स ड्रीम्स, premature innovation. Progress is a dream and it is a premature. Whereas innovation, you don't do any innovative work. Doing any innovative work is very risky. There is hardly any appreciation for doing an innovative work. So then the next is tomorrow never arrives. हर चीज़ को हम प्रोक्रास्टिनेशन की तरह कल पे टाल देते हैं और कल किसी ने नहीं देखा. तो कल वाला काम जो है, जब कल वाला काम नहीं होता तो फिर हम अगले क्वार्टर में टाल देते हैं. जब अगले क्वार्टर में नहीं डाल देते उसके अगले क्वार्टर में टाल देते हैं. तो दैट इज़ ए टॉक्सिक कल्चर. द कल्चर मस्ट बी पॉजिटिव, नो पोस्टपोनिंग. Then the last, we will fix it next quarter. अभी नई समस्या हल हुई, बच्चे ने आपके यहाँ पैसे मांगे, एम्प्लॉयज़ ने पैसे मांगे, सम सॉल्यूशन मांगा, सम इक्विपमेंट मांगा, सम सॉफ्टवेयर मांगा. You have solved you have postponed the issue to 1 week. Then 1 week आया तो 1 month, then 1 month आया तो quarter, then that quarter changes are never coming. These things, this culture, this attitude never pays off. With this, before this are the basic principles, basic signs which you must try to know before joining a company, and to know that whether your organization where you are working is a toxic or not. With this, we conclude this lecture. Thanks a lot.